What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we did a in the unit tour, so I want to give you a quick update of all the work we did so far. We're actually probably like 85–90% of the way there. There's a lot of small things we need to get done, but the big unit changing projects are mostly completed. So as you can tell, we got a new floor, or this is actually the original floor, but it's refinished now. So the guy came in, sanded, planed the floor, and then put 3 coats of polyurethane on it to protect it and seal it. So that was by far the most expensive part of this project. That ran us roughly $4,600. But as you can see, well, 2 things. One, they turned out beautiful. This is probably the best floor that we have in the 6 units of our portfolio. And 2, they're going to hold up really well with tenants. If they do have animals, all the traffic that it'll get. Yeah, and it'll definitely outlast us. Also, you can see that we added lights. So I think that the previous video I showed you the recessed lights that we did. These are all LED pancake lights, so they're really easy to put in. In the front here, we did just a little drop-in or hanging light, whatever you want to call that. And we did paint the walls too. So this is like a tannish, I'd say, like a tannish color. Hopefully it brings a little warmth. I don't know, I didn't really pick that out. That's another department that we have. And yeah, so the biggest change here is definitely the floors. The only loose ends that we need to tie up in this area would be cutting in the ceiling with the paint and then making sure all the hardwood's clean. So we use either a Pledge or a Murphy's oil soap. That seems to be the best to make the natural woodwork shine. Definitely have to clean the fireplace up. That's looking pretty bad right now. But moving into the dining room here, not too much has changed here. Again, we finished the hardwood floor. Hardwood floor goes through all the unit besides the kitchen and the bathroom. Put the black and gold light in there and a new thermostat, of course. So, but yeah, not too much has changed here. We'll take a look in the bathroom next. So this is probably the biggest change so far. So we did the tile shower all the way up to the ceiling, large format tiles. This wasn't too bad, honestly. It was the exact same work we did in the lower, so went in pretty smoothly. Yeah, and we added the fan too. So well, and also all the drywall. I don't know the exact video that I recorded last time on where this was, but all new mold resistant drywall and ceiling fan too. So hopefully those 2 combined, we won't have the presence of mold in here anymore. New vanity, black and gold, of course. We have this new LED light mirror, so I think this is awesome. I mean, this is the first time we put in one of our units, so we'll see what the tenants think of it. The floors we are going to keep. So this is the original penny tile floor too. We're just going to clean it up, probably use a little bleach to make it whiten. And then I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a tiny, well, I don't know how you would put it, but there's a tiny entrance to the shower. So this is one big glass panel. We may have made a mistake here, but I ordered this, so the mistake's on me. But what I was trying to do is keep all the water inside, because again, this is the upper unit, and ideally we don't want any water splashing out. So whether they're using the wand or the shower head, we don't want any of this water going out into the lower, because unfortunately we had a little issue with a leak when we were doing the renovations, and it leaked in the lower. We had to go down there, fix it, clean it up. It just cost a lot of time. We intruded on the lower tenants, and we don't want to do that again. So this was a yeah, so we'll see what happens here, but I think this turned out fantastic. We'll see what the tenants think. This unit is actually already rented out too. We're a little bit delayed on, I was saying May 1st we're going to rent it out, and then May 15th. Now we're at June 1st start date, but it is rented, security deposits collected, and yeah. So this is the 2nd bedroom. We didn't really go into the first, but not too much to show you there. What we did here is added the doors from the attic. So these are the original, wooden doors that you see in the rest of the unit. We did have to kind of add a little makeshift handle, which we still need to add here, but that's because just the difference in the doors, trying to line them all up. But this didn't have a handle as well, so we're trying to make do with what we have and kind of retain a little bit of the historic value. Tell me if we're crazy or not in the comments. Do you like how we added the doors from the attic in here, or should we put like folding doors in there? But yeah, not too much here. The only thing that might be different would be the chandeliers. So those are in place. Those LED fans in the upper unit in the summer definitely need that air circulation. And then last but not least, the kitchen. So we have the Granite installed. This happened about 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago. The dishwasher as well. So like I said before, you do have to kind of play around with the current arrangement that you have in the whole entire unit and see where you can add things that add value to the tenant. And here, this was a perfect example. We took out one of the cabinets, moved two of them down, and now we have room for a dishwasher. So I know, a lot of tenants love the dishwasher and, microwave, just the small things that we'll be adding here. The reason you guys want to go back to the Granite here. So the reason why we went with Granite, quartz was crazy expensive. That was about $67 a square foot. I believe this total entire insulation plus materials costs us about $1,800. So not too sure what that is on a per square foot basis, but I know the quartz would have been about double that. And also another reason why we didn't go with marble is because of the softness. So marble is a little bit softer and can chip and scratch a lot easier. Also with the quartz, not only was it more expensive, but if a tenant does set a hot pot on the quartz, it could leave a mark, and then it's there forever. You can't do anything about it until you get a new piece in there. So yeah, a few things we have to finish up. What would be the painting of the cabinets? This is going to be the green color, and the upper cabinets will stay the same, the natural, the wood here, and then we just have to clean those up, make them shine. The backsplash is mostly in as well. So we just need to finish up a little bit with the grouting. And last would be, well, not last, but second to last is the flooring. We're going to go with trying to match the natural hardwood you saw up front with a engineered hardwood. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we get that installed this weekend. But last would be the washer and dryer. So I'm not going to show you that now. There are just some stuff out there, but we need to order the washer and dryer. The supply lines for the hot and cold and the drain are all ran. So all we need to do is run the gas line and buy the dryer. So we'll be all set after that. But yeah, I think that recaps most of our renovations for now. So if you guys got value out of this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And also leave a comment below if you guys want me to talk about anything else, whether it's renovations or underwriting and Excel models. I love to hear your comments, and I want your feedback too. So that's all I got for you guys. Take care and talk soon.